I said, I didn't have no problem with the girl. If you don't want to work this job, quit. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Do you want your bills paid or not? Oh, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Yesterday when I started the video, I could have sworn I said yesterday was like day 8. I believe I said that, but today is day 10. Also, you know, I had a little rough morning, okay? I didn't get to eat, so I'm eating right now, you know, just an egg and cheese sandwich. We're gonna get right into the story time, so we're not wasting any time. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms, which is really my Instagram and my TikTok. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and I will get those done for you. I told you guys last video, for the people who did not see the last video, do you guys want me to start doing true crime stories? Because eventually I'm gonna run out of shit to tell y'all. Like, I'm sorry, like, this marathon is taking everything out of me, because I literally have to like figure out, okay, boom, let's sit back and think about my life for the past couple of years since I stopped doing story times. What has happened? What can I say and what can't I say? And what am I willing to put on the internet, you know? So all these damn stories, like, after this month, baby, I might not have shit else to tell y'all. I have to go live some life and then I'll come back. So today's story time, I'm literally just gonna be telling you guys about the worst job I've had. I'm a woman of very few jobs, okay? I don't have a lot of jobs on my resume, and a lot of my jobs that I've actually had has always been like a under the table type job, not really like a clock in, clock out, HR, all these people. Like, no, I've probably had 2 jobs like that ever in my life. One was in high school, and then the other one was this one right here that I'm talking about. So around this time, my mom was working at this nursing home, and she'd been telling me I need to work there for the past minute. You know, she's just like, okay, you need to put some extra money in your pocket. One thing about being an entrepreneur, like, one month you might be doing really good, like you having coin, and then another month it might be a little like, okay, like maybe I can't do too much, and then you might have some months like, god damn, like I can't do shit. So my mom was like, you know, it's always smart to like have like a job, like an actual job, some type of income coming in. I understand you're doing this, I understand you're doing that, but consistent income, that's the way to go. Which I agree with her. And around this time I was really in grind mode. I was doing hair very consistently, and I was still trying to like balance my YouTube. That was the only thing that was kind of shaky around that time, because it was a lot. And then I was like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and get this job, because not only did I start doing hair and that became an extra income for me, it also became an extra bill on top of the other bills that I have to pay. Every week at my suite I had to pay rent, like $195. So I will always round it to 200, because bitch, $195 is damn near $200. And then of course I would have to re-up on products and wig caps and makeup and all this stuff for my clients. So it definitely became an extra expense. So like, long story short, I decided to take the job, got the job, and I started working. Let me tell you guys how my schedule was. By 6 o'clock I need to be in the door at work clocked in. So I used to wake up at like 5, because knowing me, it takes me 5 years to get ready. And plus, like, I used to be going to work with my mom. So like, when my mom was getting ready to leave, and she was one of those, like, my mom is at the job mad early, first person to walk in, like setting stuff up. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna have to be up early because she's gonna leave early. Got up at 5. I would just lay there for like a good 10 minutes just to like woosah, you know, get myself ready, right to work with my mom. I would work there from like 6 in the morning to like about 2 in the afternoon, like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And sometimes I would have clients, so I would literally leave the nursing home, go to my suite, do my client's hair, and then go home and then repeat that process over. Some days I would decide to make content, but by the time I finished all these people's hair, bitch, I was tired, and I have to get ready for work the next day. So, you know, it was a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So I started working. I was literally just talking to my mom about this like an hour ago, but I was telling her, like, I feel like everybody treated me good at that job because my mom was my mom. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think my mom was like a manager or anything at that job, but people treated her as such, like asked her for help all the time. Like, you know, like she was damn near the person doing most of the work there. So when I walked in, it was kind of like, oh, this is Shelly's daughter. Everybody just kind of just, you know, they respected me. And then plus I'm a person where I go into jobs and I mind my business. This is where people mess up, because they get too involved with their co-workers and shit. That's where y'all fuck up at. Really, you're supposed to mind your business. You know, you go into your job, you mind your business, you leave, you get your money, you go back. And yes, when you have a job and you have a bunch of people that you're working with, eventually, like, some people you're gonna click with, some people you're not gonna click with, but not everything from your work should follow you back home. For the most part, nobody really said anything to me or be disrespectful or anything. I came in there every day, did my job, did what I had to do. I barely talked to anybody in there, because everybody in there was definitely like twice my damn age. It was only one girl in there who was like my age. I was 19, they're like in their 30s, 40s and shit. Like, you know, I'm just gonna be telling you guys like little random situations that happened at the job. All those situations together basically made me like, okay, I can't work here, I'm about to peace out. When I first got there, everything was going really good. I met this one lady there. She was really cool. Like, she was also like kind of like a strict person, like a very like strong, firm person, which I like people like that because, you know, those people are about their business. So she kind of like helped me a lot. Not even kind of, like she helped me a lot. She made sure I knew how to do everything. Like, she taught me ways to like work smarter and not harder. Like, she really helped me out a lot. So I definitely appreciated her. She helped me that one day, and then she was like, okay, you better pay attention to everything I'm doing because baby, this is so easy, you should catch on. Somebody walked in one day, and I think they introduced her as like a new employee or whatever the case, or like a new cook or a new somebody, whatever she was. We're gonna call the new girl Vanilla. I don't know if she lied on her resume to get the job, or maybe she thought what she did is what she really do, but she came in as a cook, but she didn't want to cook, or she didn't know how to cook. It was something like that. This was like 5-6 years ago. Like, bitch, I don't remember. All I do know is that everybody did not like her at the job. Everybody disliked her. Like, I don't know for what reason. Well, I do know what reason, like now, but like in the moment at the time of her first coming in, I'm like, why nobody don't fuck with her? Like, you feel me? So like everybody's just complaining about her because she wants to low-key like run the kitchen, and she wants to do things her way, and why don't this person do this? Nobody was jacking her, but I didn't have no issue with her, so I used to like hear her out and stuff. And this one day, me and her went on lunch at the same time, and we're sitting down, and like she's talking to me and just venting like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so irritated and so tired of these people at this job. Like, she basically said they just feel like because she's younger than them and they're older than her, that she has to listen to what they say, and like everything that she does is wrong and their way is the right way. If it's not their way, it's no way. Like, she was just over it. Like, she was just fed up, like, fuck these old olds. And I was like, I'm just like, I ain't have no problem because nobody ain't say nothing to me because, like I said, I do my job, I mind my business. But she was just very vocal and very like, you know, so I guess everybody wasn't really jacking her. I heard her out. I understood where she was coming from. I understand the other people too. You know, Vanilla wasn't bad in my eyes, okay? I'm like, you know, Vanilla is just misunderstood, okay? Like, y'all just give her some grace, give her some time. You guys are gonna warm up to her and everything's gonna be peaches and cream. So yeah, I was really rocking with Vanilla and like really trying to give her a chance, her out, and like just feel where she was coming from. Until this one day, y'all, Vanilla really got beside herself and really thought she could clock my teeth and eat me up. But she didn't really know that, bitch, I was about to say I'm the biggest eater. I'm at the job. One thing I started realizing is, okay, so we have this thing called a line, and it's basically literally a line. The person who's serving the food, so they have to pay attention to like the tickets because certain residents can't eat certain things, so they have to make sure everybody's getting fed. Some people eat purified food, some people can eat whole foods. Like, it's a lot that goes into this stuff, but it's simple, and everybody just has to focus on their part. You focus on your part, everything will be fine. Think about like a factory, and you know how they have like the things going down and everybody is doing something as it's like passing them, basically like that. I started realizing every time we were done doing the line that Vanilla would leave everything that she has right there and just go off and do something else when we're supposed to clean up everything and then go do the next thing. So I would end up having to clean her stuff up and then like clean my stuff up and then start doing what I'm doing. So I realized she started doing that a lot, and I was like, you know what, one day I'm gonna say something because like, okay, it's starting to get annoying. Like, bitch, you know what you're supposed to do, so I don't understand how you're just gonna drop that and then be like, well, they can do it and then I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Like, no. This one day, you know, we're going through the line and, you know, passing the stuff down and we're done. So she goes to walk off and I was like, excuse me, Vanilla, can you please? I was like, bruh, and it's so funny because I was so respectful. Like I said, I don't go to work looking for problems and drama. So like, I was so respectful. I was like, excuse me, Vanilla, like, do you mind taking this cart and like putting it to the dishwasher room? She turned around like,
don't play with me.
And she walked away. So I'm like, damn, bitch. Okay, period. One thing about me, baby, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you because what am I really about to get out of going back and forth with you? Nothing. I just left everything right there and I went about and did what I was supposed to do. I cleaned up my stuff. All of her stuff that she got over there, I left it and I went about my business because I'm like, I asked you very nicely. I really could have been ignorant, like, bitch, can you? But I didn't. I didn't have no problem with the girl, so I just asked her to do something and she ain't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, cool. Somebody was like, oh, who's gonna move that? Who's gonna move that? I was like, I'm not moving that. Like, at this point now, I'm being very vocal at the job. At first, Desi was quiet. Desi wasn't saying nothing, but very much now, I'm gonna say what I have to say because everybody gonna walk around here with an attitude like it's a stick up their ass. Like, baby, bitch, do you want to work or no? If you don't want to work this job, quit. There's other people looking for jobs. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Do you want your bills paid or no? Oh, okay. I told you guys there was one girl at the job who was like the same age as me. I go to help her with something and I left everything else for her to do because I'm like, you don't want to clean up after yourself? oh, you're dirty. Somebody told me to like take some cake out the oven and put it here. Like I was just helping people do stuff around. So I go and I'm grabbing the cakes out the oven and I'm putting them down. And here she goes. She has like something big in her hand and she's like, DeseyAnn, can you help me do this?
It's not going, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going, nah.
I looked at her up and down. I said, and I walked off. Attitude, walk off, because it just never gave. Like, bitch, first of all, I asked you to help me do something very much simple earlier, and then what did you do? You literally looked at me like, how dare she ask me to do something? Like, how dare this bitch even ask me to do something? And you walked away. So now you want to ask me for favors and you want me to do something for you?
I don't want to hear that.
So now she has an attitude like, oh my gosh, like, like now she's popping in. And I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You literally beefing with the whole kitchen. You got enough on your hand. I'm finna leave. I'm not doing nothing for you. Don't ask me to do shit. So I left it like that. Ever since that day, she just started being weird to me and like being weird, saying certain things, like might look at me sideways. So then this one day, I think we was on lunch again together, or like somehow we ended up having this conversation, and she finally explained to me like why she acted the way she was acting, or why she said what the stuff that she was saying after I told her I wasn't helping her. And she's like, oh, I just feel like when you told me move that, it gave like you were telling me what to do, and I just feel like because I'm older than you and you're younger than me, like you should never be trying to tell me like what to do. It kind of gave like you was telling me what to do. First of all, that wasn't even my intention. Like, bitch, I just asked you like politely. Like, I don't think I could have been any more polite than I was. I literally said, hey Vanilla, excuse me, do you mind? Do you mind? Excuse me, hi, hello. These are all words of great vibe. How do you get me saying, hi, excuse me, good morning, do you mind taking these to the dish room? How do you hear that and take it as, bitch, can you move that shit right now? Bitch, I never said that. I could have, but I didn't, because I have respect and I have manners. I basically told her I didn't mean it like that, so if she took it like that, that's not how I was trying to come off. But also, I had to clock her tea, because she must have thought I forgot about our conversation that she had when nobody was messing with her, and I was the only one messing with her, and she was over here venting to me about how she felt. When she was like, oh, they feel like because I'm younger than them and they're older than me, that they can tell me da-da-da, and I'm not supposed to feel no type of way, and this and that, like, it don't matter with age. But you just basically said you felt some type of way about me being younger than you and telling you what to do. So how are you mad about the older folks telling you what to do and you're doing the same thing to me? But you're a hypocrite. So I'm still at the job, still fighting strong. One day I walk in, there's a whole meeting going on and everybody's talking about quitting. Even my mom, by the way. And I'm like, hold up. I just started this job like almost a month ago and you're telling me you're about to quit? Babe, why are you about to leave me here with these crazy people? They're all complaining about certain things. I just started the job, so it's only so much I know about what's going on. My mom's threatening to leave and stuff, and I'm just like, girl, well, if you go, just give me a little heads up, because I can go with you, you feel me? As like time is going on and I'm working at this job, I'm starting to get so irritated and frustrated about the whole place, because I'm just like, these people are too grown to be arguing and irritated and this and that and like doing too much at work. Like the job is so, like when I tell you guys the easiest job I ever had, like so easy. Majority of my frustration when it came to that job was the people I worked with. After the meeting, it was a couple people that left, so we didn't have a lot of people on shift. So this one day I'm doing the dishes, I'm very irritated, like I'm trying to like, you know, do a lot of things at once. The manager comes to me and she's like, DeseyAnn, can you push these carts? So it's like these carts of food that we just served, can I push them down to like the different hallways? So I'm looking at her like, you have men out there not doing anything, and you're gonna come all the way to the dishwasher room to tell me to go push the fucking carts? First of all, y'all know how small I am. Like the carts is big as shit. It has all these food on there. I don't even know where I'm going. The hallway stinks, and plus I'm in the middle of doing dishes and I'm really doing two things at once. So I'm just like, no. After I didn't agree and say yes to do what she asked me to do, all of a sudden she went from having these carts in her hand and about to go push carts to, oh, actually this person who's helping me with the dishes, you can go do the carts and I'm going to help DeseyAnn do the dishes, right? We do everything in a line. Like everything is like a line system. So the person who's at number one, they get the food off the trays that the residents ate and they like scrape everything into the trash and then they put it off to the side, and then the person at number two, which I would take the dishes, rinse them down with the big thing, stack them in the thing, rinse them again, and I will push it through the dishwasher so it can like go through the dishwasher. Y'all don't understand, some of these trays are so disgusting because these are older people, right? They will literally have spit all in the fucking trays, and this person have eaten this. Like sometimes it would be so disgusting. Like, bitch, I did not like doing the dishes for real. The manager, she comes over there and she swaps out with the other person, right? She goes, and when I tell you, she starts speed fucking grabbing shit. Like she's literally grabbing the trays, throwing everything out and throwing the dishes to me. Like I'm getting hit with trays, leftover food, water, damn near spit, like all types of stuff is flying on me. And I'm starting to get irritated because I'm like, bitch, first of all, don't do that one. Like, because I didn't want to help you with the carts, you want to fucking throw dirty ass dishes at me. Like, that's basically what it was given. And I think around this time my mom wasn't even working there no more, or she was like on the verge of like, I already put in my time, like, bitch, I'm leaving on this day. So everybody was pretty much in their feelings. So it's like, y'all are over here abusing me because my mom doesn't want to work for y'all no more. That's what it's kind of low-key given. Once she started doing all that, I started being petty too, because I'm like, bitch, you're not gonna sit here and keep wetting me with dirty dishes. So now I have the, first of all, she's not even smart. Like, you're not even a smart manager, because you throwing dishes at me, girl. I got the whole hose. I would literally spray your ass down. Don't play with me. I'm wetting up the whole thing, because if you gonna keep throwing stuff at me, I'm about to, I don't know how to control the water no more. Actually, my hand has a spasm, and I don't know how to control this water no more. So I'm literally spraying, and I'm just spraying willy-nilly. Yeah, ho. I just wet your shit up. Like I told you guys, I was literally working at the nursing home, doing hair, and plus trying to do my YouTube at the same time. At this point, I literally was getting booked consistently when it came to hair. So like, I was very busy, like after work. Like sometimes I would have to leave work early to make it to my clients. That's how busy I started getting. Like sometimes I would have 2, 3, 4 clients after work. It just got to the point where I started feeling really drained. Waking up at 5 a.m, going to work for 6, leaving at 2, 2:30, going straight to my salon suite, knocking out 4 clients, going home. If I have a video to edit, trying to edit that, going to sleep, waking up, next day, repeating, do the same thing. I was literally burnt out. And it's not even like the job was peaceful too. So it's like, okay, yes, this is a lot of work, but I'm not dealing with a lot of negativity. Like that was adding to it too. So I was just very frustrated. Like when I told y'all, I literally had a whole panic attack at work. I was in the dish room. The dish room just has so many bad memories. And it was barely anybody at work that day. It was maybe only like 4 of us, and it takes like at least 6 of us to like get it together. I knew that when I walked in that day that we were gonna be doing double the work, and I was just thinking about, damn, I have clients after. Like, I'm just so tired. My fucking feet hurt, my back, I already have back problems as is. I really was stressing. Kudos to anybody who ever been in the situation of having like 2, 3 jobs at the same time and like really going crazy and thugging it out and sticking it out, because baby, you're strong, especially if you were working 2, 3 jobs with a toxic work environment. Kudos to you, baby. The very, very, very last day I left that job, I came into work and it was only 3 of us in there, right? It was Vanilla, it was the cook, and then it was me, right? The cook, let's call her Coco. Coco already don't like Vanilla. Like, Coco does not like Vanilla, do not vibe out with her. Like, nobody's really jacking Vanilla at this point. She done been at the job for a couple months now. Like, bitch, we're all over you, okay? I'm not really new to the job anymore, but it's still certain things that I can't do just because like I wasn't trained to do that, because I do something else. So the fact that it's only 3 of us here, it wasn't really gonna work. It was no way possible it was probably gonna work, because one person has to cook, right? Which, you know, the cook is doing her thing. She has to cook breakfast and lunch. Also, you need to have a server, and the server kind of preps everything for like the desserts and the this and that, and then you have like a couple of me where I just make sure like we have the juices and the snacks ready for them, dishes is washed, just a bunch of different things that, you know, it takes a team for. And because it was only 3 of us, it was kind of gonna be a very, very hard day. So I was already like, hell no, like, bitch, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I literally had a breakdown like last week. I don't know if I'm strong enough here and here. I was down for the cause, okay? I was down for the cause until Coco was like, hell no. My gut says Coco started cooking, and then she started thinking to herself like, why am I even in here? Like, y'all have nobody here to work. Y'all gonna have me busting myself for the same amount of money? Like, no. So Coco cooked breakfast. She said when she's done cooking breakfast, she's leaving. And I was like, I do not blame you. I totally understand, and I might just leave with you, because I didn't know she was serious about leaving or not. Because, you know, a lot of people be chatting, but like, are you really gonna do it? So I just thought like maybe she was just chatting. But when I tell you guys, my sis made that breakfast. We did the line, and she did like grabbed her stuff, clocked out, and headed out. I was like, damn, like that bitch really left. So I called my mom and I went to the bathroom like, okay girl, my good sis left, and why the hell is Vanilla over here saying she's about to cook? And we all know that Vanilla can't cook. So I'm asking my mom, like, should I leave or should I stay? Because honestly, the HR came in there and somebody else came in there and they were like, okay, we're gonna help you guys do this and you guys make sure and do that, like just telling us what to do. And I'm like, bitch, first of all, y'all never even been in this kitchen, so y'all don't even know what y'all are supposed to be doing. So really coming in here and trying to tell us what to do, us two what to do, is kind of just like backwards. We really should be telling y'all what to do. And then Vanilla, I'm already not even jacking her for real, and she takes this moment as her finally moment. Like, finally they're letting me cook. Because yes, she came onto the job as a cook, but like she's never cooked in the kitchen, like not once. And they never even put her on the schedule as a cook either. She was always a server. So like, I don't know where she was getting that from. But when everybody left, she took that as like, this is my moment. I've been trying to teach you guys how to cook. I've been trying to tell you guys I can cook for the longest. I'm going to take this moment and I'm going to make sure I make the best meal possible that I know how to make. And I'm going to give it to the residents. And they're going to love it so much that I'm going to be the new cook. Period. Loving the confidence. But I'm gonna head out because I'm not trying to be here for the disaster. I'm really not. But I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to like sneak out of there real smooth because I didn't want nobody trying to convince me to stay, because around that time I'm pretty sure somebody could have convinced me to stay. So I was just like, okay, how do I clock out without getting caught in the hallway and then leaving out the back door? Also, I wasn't trying to get caught by Vanilla because I didn't want her to go snitching like, oh yeah, she's about to leave too, I'm about to be the only person in here. The HR lady just kept being in the kitchen. I'm like, bitch, I'm waiting for you to leave so I can go clock out. As soon as she left, I kind of like took that opportunity very quickly to clock out because I'm like, I don't want to wait too long and she's coming back and you know, stuff like that. So as soon as she walked out, like maybe like 1 minute after she left the building, I literally went, ran, put in my stuff, my code, clocked out, cool. I called my boyfriend at the time and I'm like, hey babe, I need you to come get me. Also trying to do this without Vanilla seeing me as well, because I don't even want that hoe to know that I'm leaving. I have all my stuff kind of together in this little back room or whatever, and I'm just doing like a bunch of little random stuff that I know that I do usually when I come to work. And as soon as that man told me he was outside, I got up and I went outside and I got in the car and I did not come back. And yeah, y'all, that was really my last time at the job for the most part. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I ended up going back because we had got new management, and like even my mom ended up going back because they tried to like, you know, give us a raise and try to do different things to kind of improve the situation. So we did end up going back and like giving them another chance, but you know, that was very much short-lived. So I just told the lady like, I'm here to put in my 2 weeks. I put in my 2 weeks just to give them a notice, and she was like trying to make me stay so bad, but I'm like, girl, the last manager, you, the one after you, the one before, like nobody's gonna be able to make me stay, not even my mom, you know? The job was so easy. I feel like everybody else around just made it kind of harder than it needed to be. And I've had a couple jobs like that, I'm not gonna lie, like where it was so easy, I could have kept doing it, could have stayed, but it was just like peace or money, both. Bitch, if I can't have both, I just don't care. You know, and I can have both. So, and I know it's possible to have both. So I just can't see myself like limiting myself to a toxic work environment. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm going to leave, like respectfully. Enjoyed the job for whatever it was. It definitely helped me out a lot, especially paying for my suite rent when I first started doing hair, because when I first started I didn't have as many clients, so I still had to pay my rent every week, and having that job with some type of consistent income definitely helped me out. So yeah, if you guys are an entrepreneur or working towards a goal or working towards whatever the case may be, it's definitely smart to like have some type of consistent income coming in, because it does help a lot. Yes, you're probably not going to have as much time to do this and that and like, you know, extra stuff, but it helps a lot, and it definitely helped me grow my everything. Like, it helped me have extra money to like do better content, and it helped me have the money to pay for my suite and also have more money to put in my pocket. I really don't have that much job experience to like give you guys some crazy terrible story about something that happened to me at work. I told you guys about my coworker horror story. That was like probably the craziest thing that has ever happened to me when it came to like work. But usually like I go to work and I mind my business, and like, you know, I sip my tea, so I don't have weird incidents with people. And I feel like you get what you attract. So I feel like, you know, you put out positivity out there, you're gonna get that back, and when it comes to the people around you and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Day 9, or is it day 10? Y'all, at this point I don't even know. It's actually day 10. I'm lying, okay? I'm so off with the dates, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me. If you guys definitely could relate to this story, comment down below and let me know what was your crazy work experience, or what was something so crazy that made you just quit the job. Like, bitch, I don't even care for the money no more, baby. Okay? And yeah, Desi out.